Let's start with the Quran and pose our questions. How it goes when you come to read Surah Al-Fatiha and you say, "Praise be to Allah, Lord of all worlds, the most merciful, the most compassionate, master of the day of judgment." Here's a question. Who is speaking here? Whoever says, "Praise be to God, Lord of the worlds, the most gracious, the most merciful, master of the day of judgment," here the speech is about God in the third person. Someone is saying, "Praise be to Allah, Lord of all worlds, the most merciful, the most compassionate, He is the most merciful, the most compassionate, He is the master of the day of judgment." Who is the speaker here? Is it the Prophet Muhammad who says, "Praise be to Allah, Lord of all worlds"? Or is it Allah who is saying, "Praise be to Allah, Lord of all worlds"? This is a question you should ask and direct to yourself. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Here, a flip or a switch is made. What does it mean to make a flip or a switch, or what they call a turn? As the jurists say, it is the change from speaking in the third person to speaking in the second person. Here, "you alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help," changes the speaker here as well. Who is speaking? Who is saying, "You alone we worship"? Of course, it doesn't make sense for God to say, "You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help." Surely, someone is directing the speech to God. So, who is the speaker? In the third person, about God? And who is the speaker? In the second person? About God, guide us to the straight path, the path of those you have blessed. I have been blessed with the past tense. Whom did God bless? That's also a question, because the Quran was still being revealed. Who are those whom God has blessed? So that we may ask Him to bless us like them, just as He blessed them. That's a question. Not those who have incurred wrath, nor the misguided. Ibn Kathir says, he says, or the misguided. And I do not know of any disagreement among the interpreters that the Jews are those who have incurred wrath, and the Christians are the misguided. I won't tell you anything except that I will respond from the Quran, from the Quranic text itself. Meaning when the Quran says, "Indeed, those who have believed and those who were Jews or Christians or Sabaeans, those who believed in God and the last day and did righteous deeds, they will have no fear, nor will they grieve." Okay, what is it? Those who were Jews, the Jews, and the Christians. Okay, what about both of them? They will have no fear, nor will they grieve, because they truly believe in God and the last day. Surah Al-Baqarah 2 hours 62 minutes. Okay? Take the hint from that. And we gave the children of Israel the scripture and the truth and the prophethood. And we provided them with good things and preferred them over the worlds. 16. The truth. I want to conclude my words by saying that we should try to open a state of questioning or a state of dialogue, because I am raising these questions so that we can learn. I don't wish for someone to go, for example, open a reference and tell me that Ibn Kathir says this, Al-Tabari says that, Al-Zamakhshari says this, and I don't know about Ibn Kathir, and all that talk, and forget that there are people who, because we already know this talk, we want to use our own minds. We can be guided by their words, we can take them with us on our path, but we also have our own minds. None of these scholars were sent down with a verse. So, their words are not final. I have one single goal, which is to pose a set of questions. This set of questions can ultimately lead to a group of people who watch these videos to start looking, start thinking, and start researching and seeing. Because it's not right for us to just follow what our ancestors told us. It's not right. Think for yourself. You are just like Al-Ghazali, Al-Sharawi, and all those people. So why? All these people have interpreted the Quran. All of them are humans. The purpose of these videos is